All right, no table is safe outside of Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. We've got ourselves a fight in this one to get back above 500. Week 3 is underway. And it flies over the end zone and out of play. In the past, it's a touchback to the 25. But new rules starting this season, Brock, so it's now going to be at the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Alert! What is that?
Cook trying this one up the gut. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 32. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Bills first down. Back to throw now, Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Back to the air, Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Complete to Shakir. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. The stop made that time by the rookie from Florida State. Here's Jake Camarda to send it skyward on fourth down. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And he can't dig him out from deep on their own side. He's stopped inside the 10. And that punt reaches 50 yards. And it'll be Jaguars football. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Red on red.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. DeMar Hamlin getting there for the tackle. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Second down now, 7 to go.
11, Agate.
They run it again with Bigsby. Works it past the 20. Give him 24 on that play. And that's a Jaguar first down.
Kate, you know by now I'm not shy about referencing movies during a game, and that run, that was a picture-perfect script. You get the defense thinking one thing, looking one way, then bam! You surprise them with a twist, and head the other way for a big run.
24.
Ball at the 33 for first down. They'll run here from the gun. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. DeMar Hamlin getting there for the tackle. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Looking right, and he finds him. Now he's past the 25. Touchdown, Jacksonville! The Jaguars don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. And he got all of that one, that's for sure. But with our new kickoff rules in play this year, that means the football is going to be spotted at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Half 85, half 85. What's that?
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Half 10. Out. We go.
Another one for Cook. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Regular. What's that?
Again, it's Cook. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Former #1 pick, Trayvon Walker on the stop. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
5 wide, 5 wide, 5 wide. What's that?
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Escapes the pocket. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
He's got this complete to James Cook. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Tyson Campbell, the man on that tackle.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
What's that?
Allen on 3rd down. He has the 1st over the middle. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills start to fight back with their 1st points of this game. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Pass now to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31.
Rip, 23.
Lawrence working from the gun. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up second down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Go, go. Hey, hey, hey. Go, go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that's good for a gain of 5. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Here's Lawrence to throw. That's the first down, and he's still going. And they're going to be down close to the 35 as he goes out. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Easy, route.
First down, ball at the 36.
Kill. Here we go,
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
We've got a screen to the running back. Takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a second quarter lead. On is Little for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is Cook to kick this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Look out.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He finds Kincaid. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Stopped by Foye Oluoku. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
They motion the tight end over. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Curtis Samuel's there for the catch. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about a big hitter, 30-40 yards there and a new set of downs. 1st and 10, here's Allen. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Foye Oluoku with the pick. 40. Into the red zone. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? Man, they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme 6.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Back to the air. It's Allen after the pick. Gets this to Kincaid. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Alert!
2nd and 3. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Working quickly here. Allen now on 1st down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Again, Allen to the air. Into the hands of Samuel, complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. It's the 2-minute warning now from Highmark. The Bills driving ahead. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Allen gonna throw again. And not a great choice on... It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually, so 2nd down coming up.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Middle.
To the air again, Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Another look for him, Brock, and hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, Ron.
A give up the gut to Bigsby. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
On the red.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he found some running room for a nice gain. That's a 9-yard pickup, and it gives him a 3rd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Red on red.
3rd and just 2 to go. Now it's Lawrence. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Jacksonville in punt formation. And he's hoping for good results on his first look of the night. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Begins his return at the 16. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30. Found some space, ended up with 18 on that return. And the Bills will take over possession. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half.
Look out!
Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. New set of downs for him from the 46. 1st down throw for Allen. Hits him on the out route. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll get him back to 11.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
This taken from the 12. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Bass now to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Lisa 24.
This is Bigsby. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Hey, go, go.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Again, it's Bigsby. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
11.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. That pass caught by Strange. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Bigsby punches it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars grow the lead coming out of halftime. On is Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars push their lead to 18. On now is Cook to kick this away. Hardy on the return. He's popped at the end of that one. Painful end to a real solid return there. They've got 1st down from the 31. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Making the tackle there, Joey Bosa. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Here we go.
Back-to-back carries here. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That's a play that won't pop on the stat sheet, but the players and coaches won't forget about it, I promise you that. Coaches will file that one away the next time they really need to pick up a few yards.
Going with Bigsby here. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
On red.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to take this down to the red zone. He stopped at the 17. It's an 8-yard gain, and things looking a whole lot better now. 3rd and 3 upcoming.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Red on red.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They've got a man in motion. Another carry for him. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of